Nice. How about that for a plan?
Yeah, sure.
What's the point of being in a relationship when I just feel so alone all the time?
I suppose you want to join me for dinner. I mean, they're going to hit me with a cancellation fee if I don't turn up.
How did you get this number? Don't call again.
I wouldn't waste my time on old moneybags. I can't see him limping down the aisle anytime soon.
Well, I've always liked a challenge.
You mentioned that you had some contacts.
Yeah, well, I could tell you all about them tonight if you're free for dinner. Here's to a pleasant evening.
Well, I'll drink to that.
You have very interesting taste.
I just buy what my art dealer tells me to.
Oh, so you didn't choose that?
Yeah, of course I did. But the beauty about having an art dealer is they know which artists can appreciate and value.
So you'd say you're more of an art investor instead of an art lover?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. In fact, that's precisely why I'm here. I want to show you something. It is a Daisy Nader. Have you heard of her?
Yeah, most definitely heard of the name. In fact, I think she's on my art dealer's list. Why, is it for sale?
Yes. It was a gift from a friend.
Lucky man. How much?
It's valued at 80,000.
Do you have proof of authenticity?
Well, it's not fake and it's not stolen. The paperwork has been delayed.
Price just went down.
I can get the paperwork. Don't doubt me on that. When I do, you can have it, but that's only if you're interested.
You need the money.
Who doesn't?
Look, it's a bit of a risk. I'd have to get somebody to have a look at it.
Well, great. Arrange it as soon as possible.
I do have a lot on, you know. But I will call my art dealer and see if we can organise something for tomorrow.
Fine.
You seem a bit anxious.
Well, I just feel like you're wasting my time.
Oh, look, I said I would buy it if it turns out to be kosher. In the meantime, there is another way that we can avoid this evening being a complete waste of time. Hey?
Actually, I can't stay.
What about dinner?
I've got a lot on too. So, thank you for the champagne. Good night. Hi.
Hey! Were you meant to be having dinner with Paul?
Oh, yeah, it's kind of wrapped up early. You?
Well, I couldn't have dinner on my own, so I wore the cancellation fee.
Well, that's good, because I was kind of wondering if we could hang out. It's either that or I go home and help Mum make tomato chutney.
We can't have that now, can we?
No, please no.
Come on in.
Thanks.
So you're going to take the job?
Yeah, well, I want to. I just wish Josh would support me.
Well, if it's any consolation, I know how you feel.
Hudson?
I just feel like, you know, I have to support him all the time, but it's never the other way around.
I'm sure he would be here if he could.
Yeah, well, it's not an option, is it?
Would this even be an issue if you hadn't met Will?
I must admit, it's kind of nice having Will around.
So you've seen him?
He's looking after me.
And did you tell him about Hudson being in prison?
Yes, I finally told him.
Was he put off?
Well, if he wasn't put off by me standing him up.
He definitely likes you.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to be that guy. Nothing can happen unless I break up with Hudson, and I don't even want to think about that right now.
I may have a tear in my eye, don't look at me.
Oh, it's a cute movie, but do you think that line would actually work?
Which one? Oh, brilliant.
You know, the one, I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her line.
If you're a movie star, definitely, yeah.
I know, I mean, real life, real people.
I don't know. I suppose it depends on the person. Had to work on me, that's for sure.
Seriously.
Have you not worked me out yet? I am a tragic romantic.
You're definitely tragic.
Hey, do you want to watch the deleted scenes?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, deleted scenes.
Such an intense night. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hey, Naomi's plans fell through and I was a slightly better option than making chutney with her mum.
Okay. So I'm guessing you had meet lovers and watch rom-coms, yeah?
Oh, you know me too well.
Well, I better go because I've got an early start in the morning. My boss really cracks it when I'm late.
Sounds like a tyrant.
Oh, you have no idea. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
So, how's Patricia?
Oh, she's not great. But I'm glad that she called me because I think she was on her way to the pokies when I got there.
I'm glad she called you too.
So you're not upset at me about missing our dinner?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed, yes.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was looking forward to it as much as you were. It's just, you know, I wouldn't have cancelled if it wasn't something incredibly important.
Yeah, you know, it's just, you know, every time we are about to spend time with each other, you know, something just interrupts us. And it's starting to get to me, you know?
Yeah.
If you guys were thinking of seeing that new zombie film, don't do it. That's 2 hours of my life I'm never getting back. Have I interrupted something?
No. Just about to head to bed. It's been a big day. Mwah. All right. See you in bed. See you in the morning.
No. I interrupted something, didn't I?
No, it's okay.
Sure.
Yeah. It'll work itself out. It's fine. Hey. I hope you have time for breakfast. Otherwise, I'm making guilty pancakes for someone who likes to play with their food rather than eat it.
You don't need to feel guilty. You've done nothing wrong.
Yeah, I still feel bad, though. I mean, this isn't the first time that I've skipped time with you to look after Patricia.
Yeah, I know. But I understand. It's important to you.
It is. It is. It's really important. But I don't want it to affect us. Okay. Now, do you want I don't know. Do you want lemon and sugar? Do you want berries? Do you want butter? What would you like?
Hand it over, I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay. I mean, the thing is that it's never going to be easy for us to spend time together, especially when we're working so hard and we're living with a toddler and a teenager and another adult.
Yes.
So the way I see it is that we just have to keep talking and we have to be honest with the way that we feel. And if we do that, I think that we'll get through this crazy phase.
Is this crazy phase going to finish retirement?
Yeah. Okay. Should we clean you up and then we'll make some more for Daddy? What do you think?
Oh,
We
actually,
can
I'm
do-
going to have to eat and run. I've got an early client this morning.
Oh, would you? Okay. Well, can I meet you for a coffee after work or?
I will try to clear my schedule.
Okay. Yeah. I do love you, Jared.
I love you too, babe.
Thanks so much for meeting us here. I'll be in touch soon, okay? Well, looks like it is the real deal.
Just as I told you it would be.
Yeah, well, you can expect your bank balance to be a hell of a lot healthier soon.
Oh, just how I like it.
Sleep in, did you?
What's that about?
Finalising Kate's estate. Hey, I'm gonna go grab a coffee. Do you want one?
No, thank you. I just had brekkie at home.
Well, let me shout you something later. I feel like I owe you. You know, for crashing your rom-com night, eating your pizza and drinking your beer.
Please, do not worry about it, okay? It was really nice to have company. It's just a shame you had to leave so quickly.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I got caught in the middle of something. I hope you two are all right.
Yeah. You know, Sonia and I have our ups and downs, but we always work it out. It's what married life's all about.
Hey, hi. How's Chris?
Yeah, good. He's coming out of hospital today.
Oh, that's great. Does Patricia know?
Yes, the hospital's already told her. Still can't believe that she called you last night. It's like she thinks that you don't have a life or something. Like, why couldn't she just talk to someone else?
Hey, where is that coming from?
I'm sorry. I guess I'm worried for you.
Yeah, well, but she needed somebody.
Yeah, but it's always you, son.
I know, because she trusts me.
You cancelled a date with your husband to go and hold her hand.
And I had to.
So this is your problem. You just speak softly.
Oh. Hi, Danny. Is everything okay? You're kidding. Have you told the police? Okay, all right, look, I need you to take a big, deep breath. Don't worry, I'll check it out and then I'll call you right back, okay? Okay, bye. Oh.
What's the matter?
Somebody has set up an online profile in Danny's name and she thinks it might be Montague.
That is so creepy. Can she get it taken down?
Well, yeah, the police are dealing with it now. Oh.
That would be so weird seeing your profile page but knowing it's not you.
See, all the updates are in Erinsborough. Why would Montague do that?
I don't know, maybe to freak her out. Make her come out of hiding.
See, I don't think Montague did this. I think someone set this up to make him come out of hiding.
What, you mean find Montague by using Danny as bait?
Yeah.
What kind of sicko would do that?
Yeah, well, see, that's the question. I know what you've done.
Morning to you too, Sonia.
You set up an online profile in Danny's name to lure Montague out of hiding.
Maybe you should stay out of this.
Oh, yeah, look, I wish I could, but Danny rang me. She's stressed out of her mind. She thinks Montague's trying to get her.
He can't get at her.
You can't promise that. She's petrified.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but if there was any possibility of her being harmed, I would never have done it. Look, I made it look like she was in Erinsborough when you and I both know she's nowhere near here. The only person that doesn't know that is Montague.
Yes, and you should have told her what you were doing.
I couldn't take the chance she'd say no. Look, Montague has to be found and brought to justice, and if the police aren't going to do anything about it, I will.
Well, the police are certainly involved now.
She told them.
Yes, I mean, what do you expect? So the best thing you can do is fess up, you take the account down yourself, and then you call her and you tell her what you've done.
Okay,
Okay.
but not right now. If my plan's going to work, that account needs to stay active as long as possible.
Hey, I'm sorry, have you been listening to anything I've said?
No, have you been listening to me? This is the only way to catch Montague.
Okay. Yeah, nothing else matters, does it, Mark?
No.
No.
Something a little more interesting out here, fellas, than in there? Get back to work. Phew.
Hello. Oh, what's this?
Well, I know you're a bit tight for cash at the moment, so I packed you a lunch. Save you buying it.
That's really sweet.
Could you try that again, perhaps without the tone of extreme surprise?
Thank you, Mum. Oh, while you're here, I got my first paycheck today. So here is the first instalment of what I owe you. It's not a lot, but bit by bit, I'll fix you up.
Looks like you're finally growing up.
Slowly. Oh, I won't be a second. Rebecca Law. No, sorry, he's not in at the moment. I can take a message. Sure. Yeah. I'll let him know. What are you doing?
Well, you're the one with questions to answer, my girl.
That is my private property. You had no right to go snooping.
Yes, but I have every right to worry about you.
It's none of your business.
That is from Charles, isn't it? Did you take it?
I don't have to tell you anything.
You do if you're living under my roof.
Well, then I'll be moving out as soon as I can.
Oh, Naomi. Naomi! Naomi, stop. Naomi, will you stop? I don't want you to leave, no matter what you've done.
Mum, I haven't done anything. That painting belongs to me. Charles gave it to me.
And you kept it all this time? You broke up years ago.
I went back to him.
What?
Charles and I got back together in secret.
And what about his wife?
I don't know, she turned a blind eye. He set me up in another apartment and we just carried on like before.
And I suppose he fed you the same old line that he was eventually going to leave her.
No, Mum, that was off the table, thanks to you.
Why would you get yourself back into a position when you know there's no future in it?
Because we loved each other. I didn't want to lose him.
How did it all end up? Did he dump you?
No, I called it off. I finally realised I deserved better, so we said our goodbyes, all very civilised.
I just wish you'd told me.
How could I? When I knew you'd judge me. Just like you are now.
So he was a married man.
He was married. I mean, he didn't love Polly, but there were kids involved and joint assets, so a divorce needed to be handled carefully.
And that's when your mum told the wife.
Oh, it got messy. Polly threatened to take the kids. Charles had no choice. He had to stay with her.
But you went back to him later on.
Oh, you know, at first it was all right. I mean, I lived in this amazing apartment, always had nice new clothes. We went on luxury holidays and ate at 5-star restaurants.
Oh, sounds pretty all right to me.
But I never had him. And I guess when I could finally admit that to myself, there was no other choice. I had to leave.
If you don't mind me asking, if this guy was so rich, how come you're in so much debt?
I guess 5 years as a kept woman doesn't teach you the best financial management skills.
You're not tempted to go back, are you?
Absolutely not.
Well, good for you.
Thank you for not judging me. You're a true friend, Jared Rebecki.
Thought mechanics were supposed to fix cars. And your lack of focus shouldn't surprise me.
What do you want, pal?
I just thought I'd let you know that the council are cancelling your contract. They're going to have their vehicles serviced elsewhere from now on.
And you just couldn't wait to get down here to tell me, could you?
Yep, I thought I'd come down and deliver the good news myself.
So you're going to try and close down Danny's business to get at me?
Well, you know, all of this could have been avoided if her mother had accepted my very generous offer to buy the garage.
And you would have just sacked me, right?
Yeah, or you could leave of your own accord. Who knows? I might even be able to get the council to reinstate the contract.
Look, I'm not going anywhere until I get justice for Kate, okay? So go ahead, do your worst.
Thanks so much for that. Hey, what are you doing here?
I thought I would take you home.
Oh, I said I was getting a cab. I told you last night.
Yeah, I know. I can catch a cab with you. I will carry your bag.
You're avoiding Josh.
I took the job.
Yes! Good for you.
He wants me to start tomorrow.
And how did Josh take it? You didn't tell him, did you?
Yeah, I'm not the only one here that's avoiding their boyfriend.
Do you want to go and see that new zombie flick?
What, now?
Or we could just go home and risk running into your boyfriend.
When's the next session?
Let's go and check.
Is that Danny's car?
Yeah. She's not around, so I'm borrowing it.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure you asked her permission like you did with the online profile, yeah? No, she called again. The police have taken it down.
Well, let's hope it was up long enough for Montague to see it.
Yeah, and I also told her it was you that did it.
I said I'd call her when I was ready.
Well, I wasn't sure you would.
So how did she react?
Well, she was glad it was you and it wasn't Montague.
Well, good, no harm done.
Oh, Mark, no, I'm done. She's been a mess all day.
But what if this works? What if he turns up looking for her? Then I can finally get my hands on
stop. Really, I'm serious. You were getting obsessed.
He shot Kate.
He could have shot Kate.
It was him.
You don't know that. And you cannot involve Danny in this anymore. You just have to let it go. Enough is enough.
Hey, Danny, it's Mark. Listen, I'm really sorry for what I did. I should never have made that profile without your consent, but I just didn't know how else to... Actually, there are no buts. I'm really sorry. Please call me.
show on Neighbours.
Where is she?
I just saw this really scary guy down near the bus stop.
Where is he now?
So you have no idea where Stephen Montague is?
Have you seen Naomi?
Can't think straight.
So why you did it?
What do you care?
Have I got you at a bad time?
And we don't know where Callum is. We have to find our son, Jared.
Imogen, run! No! Nobody moves! I'm taking her with me.
Mark!